everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the German broadcasting fee. The German broadcasting fee is a cost that you have to consider in your budget while living in Germany. This fee is a law and it demands that all German households pay it monthly. The German broadcasting fee needs to be paid by each household, no matter how many people live at a registered address. So once you register your address, or let's say you get the Anmeldung, you will receive the first letter asking you to pay money. Don't get confused, it is now time for you to register your address for the German broadcasting fee and pay the monthly amount which is fixed and mandatory to pay. Right now the fee to be paid is 18.5 euro. Now there are certain options. Either you have to pay your broadcasting fee if the house is being registered for the first time, or if the house is already been registered and that you are living on sharing, you have to inform back the authorities that hey, I am sharing the house with someone who has already registered and is paying the fee. So in this video, we'll see both the cases on how you can register your apartment for the first time for the broadcasting fee. Also, how you can inform the authorities that someone else is paying the fee and you are living on sharing. The website is in German, so you have to use Google Translator to understand the form. So let's see the first case, how to register our apartment and pay the broadcasting fee for the first time. I use the Google extension Translate to English to understand the German language. So this option says register your apartment. So website we use is rundfunkbeiträge.de. I'll mention the URL in the description below. The form here asks us for certain details. It says that if the house has already been registered, so we have to click no because we are registering for the first time. Our gender, Frau means woman. Name, mention your first name, mention your last name, mention your date of birth. Now mention the address you have to register. Mention the zip code, mention the place, mention your address, mention your house number, street address here. Now fill in the details and mention your phone number and your email address. Mention your email address and click on next. Now on the second page, it asks you which address should be registered. So you have to select the option, the address that's mentioned here, register the above apartment. Now, here comes the interesting point. Registration form means the date you have entered and you have started living in this house. Make sure you select the correct month and year so that you don't have to pay the penalty fee. And select next. Now on the third page, you have to select the method of payment and how you want to pay the broadcasting fee. There are certain options you have, but I prefer paying the quarterly fee, which means that I have to pay the first month, the fourth month, seventh month, and the 10th month. Now here it asks you how you want to pay. Do you want to pay the online or you want to transfer yourself? Fourth page, it gives you a summary. It asks you to review your personal details, your address, and also your payment method. After filling out the form, you will receive an orange letter having the account number where you have to transfer the fixed set amount because you selected the bank transfer. Point to note here, you'll receive the letter when the fee is to be paid, so you might have to wait for a couple of days. After you receive the orange letter, go to the bank app fill in the details, and pay the amount as mentioned in the letter received. You have finally paid your broadcasting fee. Second case, let's see how to inform the authorities that you are living on sharing or someone else within the same household has already paid the broadcasting fee. Select the option over here. This option says reply to a written question on the obligation to contribute. Select this. Ask you to enter the 10-digit reference code. This is the code that you must have received in the first letter that you have received after you register your address for the animal dung. Type in the 10-digit code, mention your postal address. Now on the second page it asks you that if they have written you at the correct address, select the option yes and answer that you have already registered the house with someone else. Now, at this point, you are asked to mention the 9-digit code. This is the code that you have to ask your housemaid. The code can be found within the orange letter that they have received from the bank. On the third page, it asks you to mention your phone address and your email address. Now, on the last page, this form gives you the summary of all the details that you have filled along with the 9-digit code of your housemaid, your phone number. Now, mention the CAPTCHA and select the submit. The authorities must have received your details and you won't be charged a fine of not paying the broadcasting fee. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if you have any concerns regarding the broadcasting fee, mention your questions in the comment below.